Wave your finger when it starts.
Alright.
Okay, I'm Naopoli Mike. This is my first YouTube video. Wow, look what we have here. A cheese grater, and this is chestnut. Italian chestnut, because today we're going to make stuffed acorn squash. Now here is half a acorn squash, and you can see I move it on the bottom even, so it sits like this in the pan. We're going to put some olive oil on here, salt, pepper, sage, and a little pepper, and then we're going to get them nice in the oven hot for 15-20 minutes, and then we're going to stuff them with some chestnuts, onion, apple, mushroom, turkey, garlic powder, pure ground sage, fennel seed, salt, some crasins, and if we could think of anything else, like some pine nuts, we might use them too. But it's going to be delicious and tasty. Plus, while the oven's heating up, we're seasoning our new cast iron pans. So it's a win-win situation. So I want to say Thanksgiving 2025, wishing your family and mine a good appetite and the best of health. Love you very much from my house. Okay, bye for now.
Okay.
All right, Napoli Mike back at you. So here we are. You can see we cut up a nice onion. Nice. 3 pieces of celery. And now we're going to pan fry this in some olive oil. My assistant's going to be taking care of that. I'm just doing the heavy stuff over here. But back in 2 and 2. Just like Chuck Foolery.
Okay.
Hey, look at Napoli Mike. This is how you peel an apple, huh? Boy, am I a genius. Okay, so we got our apples cut up into quarters, and now I'm using the special potato peeler, apple peeler, and we're going to take off these here little things over here, and little stuff over here, and then we're going to take off these things over here, like this, and then I'm going to cut these up into quarters. And then we're going to take these little parts out over here, like this. Ooh. But this is going to be just for us for acorn squash for any day. It doesn't have to be for Thanksgiving. I think my bursitis is kicking in. Okay, so there's our apple. And now I'm going to cut them up. I'm going to cut them up into 1/4-inch things. 1 and 2. Alright guys, see how I did that there like that? Now about 1/4 inch. Because you know I used to be a carpenter. So like that, that's about 1/4 inch. See? Precision cuts. Alright, not that one. That's not 1/4 inch. That's 1/2 inch. But still, that's close.
This is Mrs. Napoli continuing with where Mr. Napoli left off. We now have our turkey, our ground turkey frying in the frying pan, and we've seasoned it with fennel seeds and a little salt. And we now have our squash seasoned with sage, salt, and pepper, ready to go in the oven at 400 for an hour. So we are going to continue cooking our stuffing. The celery The mushrooms and the onions are now very well cooked down. It's been about 10 minutes in the frying pan. Next, we're going to add apple and some more crasins. We'll cook that down another 5 minutes, and pretty much the stuffing will be made. The vegetables are now cooked, and we're going to let them cool off for a minute, and then we're going to add them to the meat mixture. We have put garlic powder, parsley, the ground up chestnut, and the turkey. Tossed it up, and as soon as the vegetables are cool, we'll toss everything together. We've now incorporated all the ingredients together, including 2 eggs and half a cup of breadcrumbs. And that's it for now. We have the squash in the oven cooking, and then they just get stuffed and put back in the oven again with the stuffing. So hopefully it smells really good. Hope it tastes as good as it smells. Okay, so this is the final product. We're ready to go in the oven for another 30 to 40 minutes. And I did sneak a little zucchini in there because I wanted to use up the stuffing. So, bon appetit, 350 for about 40 minutes. Signing off.